that go on to that Brigida. Lukemino will have a nano boost, Dove and EMP. This has to hit members of Justice. Vegas Eternal have to have a fight that resets the tempo. Otherwise, Justice are just going to keep pushing AlphaYi to the forefront.
And Teru does find Dove, who tried to do something in the backline. I think he might have gotten hacked there as well, or at least Brigitte Bash 2 from Teru. And that Dove says, what the heck, guys? How'd you know I was there?
Be this good because it's part of the reason why Justice don't ever fully reset when they start pushing through C. When Benbest on the Winston is jumping up and using those rooftops to slide his momentum down so that it slows the fall, which allows him to be able to build back into that bubble and the jump cooldown without taking so much pressure from Vegas Eternal. He's not just building the Primal Rage with the cleave that he's putting on through. It's literally just insane.
Let's look at this replay here from Teru killing Dove. I mean, we'll see, because obviously the players in the bottom left of your corner you can see are like, how would you do that? How do you find the Sombra in the situation? They do. He's looking around here. Let's see. He's looking for that Tracer. And then, wait, he just shot? He just shot randomly? No, wait, he wasn't near anybody. He wasn't. Okay, I can see why Dove is so angry. That was.
Yeah. And
that was. What?
Absolutely. Now, of course, with matches like that, it's really hard when you have an absolute beatdown to like find something to like super hone in on from an analytical perspective. But Reinforce gets paid by telestration, so we did force him to make one anyway. Let's see what he found.
You're saying force, but this is truly just everything that I'm about. There was one play that really stood out this game that I think that we really need to highlight here. So we're going to have Teru, who's going to play this Ana on Hollywood, point C, right? So Washington Justice, they're under attack here, and we'll roll into it slowly but surely here. And there'll be one important detail that we need to pay attention here. So we can start scrolling forward the clip here till we get to the moment. And I'm going to ask you right here, as we go back a little bit, just slightly forward, there. What stands out to you right here?
Car.
$1 billion question.
I'm rich. I never actually saw that.
Bingo! Bingo! Right there, okay? It says right here, I'm rich. Okay?
Nice.
This is really important because Teru, in this split frame, he acknowledges that. And he thinks Dove is rich in ult charge. So immediately, the Washington Justice, they react to this clue and this information. As we play this clip forward and just roll it up a little bit, we're going to see that suddenly Washington Justice, Teru comes out. They're rich in ult charge, and immediately the hunt is on. We're seeing the Brig here, we're seeing the Sombra, the Tracer. They're saying, oh, the Tracer's there. MaltheL is on Tracer. That means that a Sombra that is rich on ult charge is probably going to be lurking nearby. So now, using the Tracer's position right here, how do we find the Sombra? How do we find the Sombra?
I missed this lesson in the Overwatch school.
So, I mean, let's just start right here, okay? So, utilizing the Fibonacci sequence, okay? So, there's going to be tons of different numbers here. There's like 1, 1, 2,
but that was
3,
a number?
5, 8. Get to like 21 here.
We have a
13,
different alphabet, like numerical
34.
system in Sweden. I wonder.
I mean, this is like a beautiful...
I do not recognize anything
So,
here.
we have 34 here, right? Now, if you utilize
One
this,
for the fridge.
right? Okay, so probably this is the team. The tanks and stuff, they're over here, right? So we have one angle here, one angle here. So utilizing the Fibonacci sequence, we probably get 34, which is a Fibonacci number. This right here seems like 34. 34 degrees is acute angle right here, right? So knowing that the Tracer's here, the tanks are here, the Sombra probably is over here, right? Now, utilizing the number 34 as well, if we use, you know, Teru sensitivity here, he probably has around like 800 DPI, right? That's pretty normal. Jake, confirm?
Standard, agreed.
Standard. Now, if Teru sense is 4.33,
that's the first thing I've understood.
Pretty much. Repeating, of course, 4.33. If we times that number, we get to about 3,200 using these numbers, right? And then, you know, using like a 10 times 3, we get to about, you know, 4,300 something. So something like that. So, you know, we just play this out. He's using all this math. Boom. That's how you do it.
Yeah, saw that.
Johnny, I think you might have a future coaching. Maybe only for the Vegas Eternal, though.
It's just math. It's very simple. It's just our little pigeon brains don't quite grasp it the same way as...
800 times 34 was, what did you call it, 4,000? Is it really?
800 times 4, that's 3,200.
Okay.
Then you use 80 times 3, which is 240. So 3,200 plus 240, 3,400, and like, you know, so 34.
Obviously.
Is it a Fibonacci? I don't know.
Yeah. Those are all numbers.
Teru's rich.
Indeed.
Someone's
That's
rich,
Teru's
lots of numbers, love the lines. Yeah, that was a telestration, just like that was a match.